Hi there everyone. Welcome to a Facebook Live with Ronda Wade. It's Tuesday and it's about noonish time. So it's what we're going to be doing, a lunch break with Ronda. So hopefully you guys can take a little break out of your day if you're watching this live, or you could be doing it for breakfast, it could be dinner, it could be any time of the day for you if you're watching this on the replay. So for me, we're just taking a little break and I'm gonna take some time to get crafty with you. So today in my studio, Michelle is here and she's working on some recognition cards and a little bit of designing. And Nancy's here and she's working on lots and lots of die cutting. Oh, Marika said it's time for her dessert. See, I know it's all over the country and the world for everybody, but I'm glad that no matter what time it is that you are here spending this time with me. So it's Tuesday and it is very rainy and dark outside. So hopefully the lighting is okay for you. Today I'm going to show you something a little different. So like the last couple of weeks I've been showing you cards or a gift card holder. So today I'm going to make a box for you. And it's a really awesome box. And it's a box that you can use to hold cards in, or I mean it can hold just about anything. But for those of us who are card makers, we always love to be able to give our cards as gifts as well. And you know, one of my favorite things, why I come here to spend time with all of you, is to make gifts or to make things that you're actually going to use. And so upcoming is a great time for you to give your cards as gifts. I'm wondering, do any of you guys have cards laying around? Like, do you have any? I actually have been cleaning my studio. I have a video I'm going to share with you. Hopefully it'll be done soon. And one of the things I've been doing is really gathering up all the cards that I've had laying around everywhere. And so this project will be great for you to take some of your cards and then be able to give them as a gift. So, I know some people from California are like, I wish it was raining there. I do too. I've been praying actually that it is raining for you there. Isn't that crazy how some parts of the world and country can be too much rain and then other parts don't have enough? So this box is going to be perfect for you. Those of you who want to give your cards as gifts. Or some of you also maybe do farmers markets or craft fairs. And so again, we're gonna create a box that you can use to be able to give your cards. So I don't have a finished one. I did practice ahead of time because you know sometimes when you make boxes, it is like I have to cut and throw away and to try to find the right measurement. So I only threw away about 3 pieces of cardstock on this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn you down. So hello, Stephanie Mangus. Oh, I miss you so much. I saw your mama pop on here too. So I'm gonna go ahead and point you guys down. We are going to be using today, so we can make sure we got a nice straight, try to get you a little bit straight there. We're gonna be using the poinsettia paper. It's actually called Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. It is beautiful. And I'm missing a pattern because I've already used it all. But it is just a gorgeous pack of paper. So one side has a lot of poinsettias on it, and then the other side is just different shades of green patterns that are very, very useful. So of course, I see some of you are sharing this, and I love it when you share. Obviously sharing is caring, but that also lets other people see some really awesome creative ideas. So what you need for this project, I'm going to be making this box out of vanilla. So I really love using, whenever I'm making a box, I really want to use the thick paper. So this is our thick vanilla, so you can make this out of thick white if you want to. And actually any of our cardstocks are really, really good. So, but this is our thick vanilla. And so the product that I want to feature the most today are these awesome shapes. Can you see these? These are the celebration dies, and here's this really huge one. It's almost it is like 6 inches by I think about 4 1/4. So the celebration dies is probably one of the very, very first things that I purchased. So if you look on page 57 of the holiday catalog, the mini catalog, there is a bundle that comes with a stamp set, and I love that stamp set. And the plaid paper, of course, is awesome. But these, if you can see these dies, they have all these different sizes. And then they also have like hearts and little, they're like little sprigs. Excuse me. And I think those are little spiders. They're like, see, there's a little spider right there that you can cut out. So, but you get doubles of those little things. So really, really useful. And if you can see here, it's some great packaging ideas. So this really big one, I wanted to use for a packaging idea too, and actually make a box out of them. So it's the Celebrations Tidings bundle if you want the stamp set as well. And the dies are $35, but they are one you're gonna be using a lot. Well, because if you copy anything I do, I use them a lot. So this is the biggest one that is in there. And I ran through 2 of these in the thick vanilla. And then I took the size, the one size smaller, and I ran through some of the really beautiful poinsettia paper. So bless you, thank you, Michelle. I did totally sneeze there. So I should have 2 of these. Here you go. So I already ran them through ahead of time just so that it would make it a little bit faster today. But let me get this paper out of the way so you can see what I'm doing just a little bit better. And we're gonna jump into our project. Plus there's almost 200 of you on here, so I think you guys are ready for me to quit talking and to do a little bit more stamping, right? So the first thing you're going to do to make this box is you're going to cut a piece, again, of your thick, oh, thank you, all of you are saying bless you. Your thick, very vanilla. So this is very vanilla. That very vanilla matches. White matches as well, but the vanilla, I love this vanilla. And I cut this 7.5 by 9.5. And I'll put these measurements up in the description when this video is done. I can go and add them. So it's 7.5 by 9.5. And you're gonna do a little bit of scoring. You're gonna score it at 1.5. So use your scoring tool. So 1.5 down both of the long sides. So down this side here is 1.5, and then flip it over and do 1.5 on the other side. I love our paper trimmer. Love it, love it, love it. And then on the other side, you are going to score it at 4, and then at 5.5. So it's really simple measurements. So that's what you need to do for the kind of like the inside of this box. Now take your bone folder, and we're just gonna go ahead and get some really good creases here. Just go ahead and crease those lines. Hello everybody, thanks for joining me for my lunch break, my time to get crafty with you. And so take your scissors, and you are just going to go ahead and trim up on these lines here and stop at the 1.5 inch mark. And then do the same thing on the other side. And just do the same thing there, over here. That's all you gotta do to do that. So just you're cutting right there. And you're going to take your Stampin' Seal Plus, you want the plus, because you wanna make sure that this is gonna stay sticky. So on the tab over here on the top, the one side and the other side, I am going to put my adhesive. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and glue these sides down together. Like that on one side, and then same thing on the other side. This is gonna get tucked in between, so you're not really gonna see this very well. But there you go. So that creates this little, the inside. Yeah, I love the new Stampin' Seal Plus too. Love, 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 love it. All right, so next these are the sides of our box. So again, this is the Celebrations labels. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue down before, see how beautifully these layer, like perfect. It makes you look like you're so professional and know what you're doing. And really, it's just taking what Stampin' Up gives you, makes it look so easy. So then this was gonna get, I love this piece of the paper there. All right, so I just went ahead and did that on both of the sides. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of adhesive on the top and the bottom here. Did I tell you this box was super easy too? Aren't we always looking for those super, super easy? Okay, aw. All right, so now that we have the adhesive on the top and the bottom, again, you're using Stampin' Seal Plus, this gets put directly here on our one side. And just kind of rub that pressure there. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And there you go. So now look, that quick, I think that they even took me less than like 5 minutes, like so quick. We created this really awesome box that is going to be able to hold a whole bunch of cards. So here it is standing up, if you can see what it looks like standing up. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of decorating, not much. I took a Tasteful Label die, and of course we're gonna use the very beautiful stamp set Poinsettia Petals. Hey, by chance, Michelle, can you bring me a soft suede stamp pad? I did forget. Thank goodness I got somebody here to help me. I forgot a stamp pad. But we're gonna be using the Poinsettia Petals stamp set because obviously we're using the poinsettia paper. Thank you. But any stamp set would work. I love this saying, what does it say? May magic and wonder bloom the holiday. So you could obviously use this on the outside, and then you can make all these beautiful poinsettia cards to go on the inside, right? So let me see, is this gonna fit? Oh, it fits, perfect. All right, so this is our box that we're doing. Let me stamp my words here. I'm just using the soft suede, which I think goes really pretty with this paper. So there you go. Look how perfect that fits. So this is one of the Tasteful Label dies. So I went ahead and just stamped those words on there. And then let's take some dimensionals. Oh gosh, this is like the quickest box ever, right? And we're just gonna decorate the outside. So you would have time then to like mass produce these and put some of the, make some matching cards to go on the inside. So I'm gonna put this right there on the outside. And the last thing I wanna do is just do a little bit of like, you know, decorating on here. So I wanted to take, and you can take this stamp set and you could stamp the poinsettias and run them through our Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Oh yeah, someone says my nail color looks like soft suede. It's kind of more like early espresso, but yeah, it's close. You're right. I didn't even know that I am coordinating with my nail color. This is actually the first time I have painted my nails since the start of the pandemic. I just stopped doing it, but this past Friday, my husband took me to go and treated me to get my nails done. So anyway, you could take this poinsettia and stamp it and color it in, or I think this is the coolest thing, is these dies also work with the paper. So look how beautiful my coloring is on that. I did such a good job coloring, right? Because I didn't color. I just went ahead and ran it through the paper. So this actually is, Stampin' Up is so smart, wicked smart. See, it fits perfect. So I just ran that through, and now I have this gorgeous poinsettia. And it is gorgeous. And then inside there is this little sprig. Do you guys see it? Now look. That's how I get my things out of my small dies like that. Which you wish you could see me do that again, but I'm just gonna stick a little sprig of gold behind there. Easy peasy. I love that. You don't have to be super talented to be able to do things like this. Genius. Yeah, when you can't get them out, of course I can use a pokey tool if I want to, but if you just drop it, it just pops out. That's how I get my stuff out. All right, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and position this over here like that, and voila. Look at that front of that box. It is so beautiful. The little sprig of gold coming out there, and then it's perfect to hold a set of cards. So this is a set of cards that I'm doing at an event that I have. I'm actually doing a live convention coming up in October, and we have this Friday night extra optional class. So we're gonna be making this set of these beautiful gold, the gold cards, and we're featuring that poinsettia paper, but these gold note cards are so beautiful. I'm stuck here. And then it comes with these awesome gold envelopes. So see how pretty those are too. Anyway, so here would be the gift. So you would make your cards up And then look, they fit, and the envelopes fit perfectly in there. This is 5. You could actually probably fit maybe 8 if you wanted to make more, or you could just do 5. And then you would just put it into like a little cello bag and give it as a gift. So there you go, soft and elegant. It's beautiful, and it is very, very useful. So you are able to, let me pop you back up here, because look, like that easy. We're already like done. So it's an easy box to do. Lovely, thank you guys. If you love it, I love it when you give me hearts. And also, if you're watching this, I'll load this up to YouTube later so you can watch it again and always find it on the YouTube channel. And it'd be so cool to make that and make it in different patterns. You can make it for birthday cards. You can make it for, these are Christmas, obviously, but you could do, thank you cards. You could really go pretty crazy with this. So that's what I would love to see you do, is for you to make this project and then share it with me. Make sure that you tag me in it. Make sure you post it, because that's what makes me so very, very, very happy. And I think this is a really useful project that you'll be able to recreate with loads of different paper, but you have to have, this is the secret key. Look how big this die is. It's so big. So you need to have this to make it work. This I think is the biggest die that we have. So this is in that Celebrations set of framelits. So thank you. Everybody keeps asking, how's my daughter? She's doing really well. We believe that we have avoided having to go to the hospital. So her at-home antibiotics were working, and I got to be Nurse Ronda. Her doctor trusted me to drain. I had to drain her infection 3 times a day and, keep it really clean. So anyway, I've had a lot of practice watching her the last 5 years and watching doctors do it. So anyway, she's doing really well. Thank you for your prayers, because they work. This is the first time ever that we've been able to avoid having her to have surgery. So we're still a little on edge, but we're super confident that we will be able to stay home and not have to have her go to surgery to have the infection drained. So I think, I know that your prayers were obviously heard and definitely answered for sure. So anyway, thank you guys for asking. She's doing good. So there we go. There's your project for today. It's already done. It's an awesome little box, and it holds, see, it's a great, and of course you can have it hold other things as well besides cards. I just know you guys have a lot of cards laying around that you could probably package up and give away as a gift. You could package them up and sell them if you have craft fairs or farmers markets. This fall is a big time for farmers markets and outdoor craft fairs. So you can make a little bit of money at your craft, and then you can sell it. And so you can make money to be able to buy more stuff. Ray said, how do you make the box? Ray, that's what you have to watch the video for. So go back and watch the beginning of the video, and I will show you exactly how to make the box. What's the name of the die set? It's the Celebrations Labels die set. So it's in the Holiday Mini Cog. I think I showed, it's on page 57 was the page that it's on. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for another lunch break with Rhonda. We'll see what we're gonna make. I think it might be either a fancy fold or maybe a pop-up card, something fun, I promise you. So come back tomorrow and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.